Child labor, I think, is a very overlooked subject today. Often kids stay in school, we try to keep them off drugs, and then later on we send them to college to figure out what they want to do with their life. A couple majors later, the kids seem to be in debt and they rely on mom and dad to bail them out. Kids are very adept with technology. Look at a little kid's fingers. Look at those little chubby digits work an iPad. Look at the way a high school gamer can work a game controller on an Xbox 360 or PS3. What I was thinking is, let's roll back yesteryear. Back in the day, turn of the century, you had something called a sweatshop. A sweatshop is really nothing more than a gym where kids could hang out and sweat and build things and make money. What kid doesn't like money? Now, look at the Rust Belt of America today, like in Ohio, you had all these auto plants and parts producers, and there is turning into ghost towns. What I say is, hey, get those kids, get them out of the classroom, and let them really get some hands-on experience with things. What I'm looking at doing is getting them to become experts by the time they're 20 years old. The problem in America is by the time you're ready to retire at 50 years old, 60 years old, you know, all that experience goes down the drain. But just think, if you were at that level at the age of 20, you know, since you're about 5, you get a job. There is no child care, no Head Start, no, you know, federally funded programs. You're getting kids. You're not having to worry about insurance. You're just getting them where they can afford their own insurance. I think we could even use school buses as a way to drive them to where they need to go to work, to big factories. But little hands, like little chubby digits on kids, you could get those in places you can't get adult hands. They could become the best sewers or the best little solderers in the world. Heck, with robots, get little kids doing that stuff. The other great thing is kids are pretty flexible. Like, you could fit them in tighter spaces. If they fall, they're not looking for workman's comps. They're like going to cry a little bit, you know, you get mommy there to kiss it, make it better, and they're back in the game. Okay, so think of the advantages here. The other thing too, I think that it would give the kids a real sense of accomplishment if they weren't asking and crying and waiting for a birthday to get gifts, where they could actually get out there and earn the gifts. You know, little kids buying dirt bikes, little kids buying four-wheelers, little kids, you know, buying their own video games. We could even bring some of those video game jobs home, have little kids doing that kind of stuff. That's where I'm getting at. I just think that's how we get America back on track. Little kids, all right? Little kids, think child labor. I want you to say child labor, and it shouldn't sound like this. It shouldn't sound like child labor. Like, oh, it should be like child labor. Rock on, little man. Be gone with your bad self. All right, and that's just my take on child labor. I'd like to see it become a hot topic 2012 and bring those jobs back to America. Thank you. Bye.